Hey there, it's Walt. So way back in the beginning of my work, I focused a lot on work-life balance. In fact, it's the first program that I ever did. I had this amazing idea. I looked around at some of my colleagues in the law and I thought, wow, we've got pretty poor work-life balance. And I went to the Bar Association and I said, I'd like to do a program for you on work-life balance. And they said, we think that's a great idea because lawyers have really poor work-life balance. And I said, I know. And so we put together this amazing program on work-life balance. It had a multidisciplinary panel of experts and it was at a lovely location and we marketed it and about 2.5 people showed up on it. Because what was true back then was that no one was really interested in work-life balance. In fact, many professionals, they just wanted to figure out how to work harder to make more money. And so work-life balance didn't have a whole lot of cachet back then. Fast forward to 2021, the whole idea of work-life balance has come back into fashion. Because as we look right now going forward at all of the amazing opportunities that there are, so many people are saying, I don't want to go back to the way things were. I don't want to go back to the hermetically sealed office. I don't want to go back to somebody else's schedule, somebody else's obligations. I don't want to go back to that terrible commute. I don't want to go back to being that last parent to pick up my kids from daycare. I want to have a life. And that's the opportunity we have right now. We have the opportunity to reimagine how work fits into a good life. Because what I've come to conclude is that there's really no such thing as work-life balance. It's a little bit BS because all there is really is life. And a life that's lived so unidimensionally where we're spending 70 or 80 hours a week at the office or in our work and then always trying to catch up with emails, text messages, notifications, and alerts. That's not really a life. And when you think way, way back before the Industrial Revolution, work-life balance didn't exist. There wasn't this artificial dimension. There was just life. There was just rich and full and just complete living. There were no real boundaries between working and playing and living. And what I've discovered is that that's possible now, that we can create, that we can co-create our work so that there are not these artificial boundaries between working and playing and living. It can be all part of a wonderful whole, and it doesn't have to dominate our lives, and it doesn't have to be our complete identities. And when our work becomes our complete identities, we become kind of boring. And the truth is, life is precious, life is fleeting, and we have this moment in time to reconnect with it, with what we really, really want to do with our lives. One of the reasons that I created the Consultant Success Formula was I wanted to give people a roadmap to take all of the stuff that they have, all of that background and experience, all of their life experience, their professional experience, and come and create something of their own that gives them control over their lives, that allows them the financial rewards that they deserve, but also the freedom to enjoy this precious gift that is our lives. And so in this moment in time, there is an opportunity for all of us, for all of us culturally, to begin to rethink how work can fit in to a good life, rather than trying to shoehorn our lives into the cracks and crevices of a busy work thing. How can work be part of a rich and full and deeply satisfying life? So I want to encourage you to think about that, because there is this moment in time right now where we have that opportunity to reimagine again. Make it a great rest of the day, great rest of the week. Talk soon.